I think you are amazing.
Thank you, baby.
You are like my hero.
You're so sweet.
And then you say to yourself, okay, do people like this really recognize the impact that they have on so many people? Like,
Oh, baby.
you have inspired me to literally sit here at this table.
Oh.
I didn't even know I was the first Latina in daytime. Did you know this? Crazy.
Yeah.
But you were someone I could look up to and be like, yo, if she could do it, I could do it. She's from the Bronx. I'm from New York, LES. But like, everything you've done, every step of the way, you've done it with class and dignity and integrity. And you're talented and you're hardworking and you are, and you're fun. Yes, you come out here slaying in outfits like that. So I love you. You know, back in the day when I was in 3LW, we did like MTV Cribs, you guys, and I had this huge poster of you in my bedroom, and I would walk by it every day and be like, yo, if J-Lo could do it, I could do it. Look at it, nuts. And like, if anybody ever tries to play themselves and act like you didn't wear hoop earrings, brush your baby hairs, get a spray tan to have the glow, you're lying. She's inspired everyone to be fly. So many others.
Thank you, baby.
Woo! So with that being said, I'm gonna start acting normal now. Get it together. I really want to know who has been your inspiration.
Yeah. Oh gosh. You know, when I was growing up, I loved all different types of performers. My mother was very into musicals and she loved Barbara Streisand, so that was one of mine. And she was a singer and an actress and became a director. So all those things are things that inspired me, but I loved performers like Tina Turner and James Brown and Janet Jackson and Madonna. You know, when I was coming up, that was like amazing. Michael Jackson, people like that. So my career for me has like always kind of been emulated through those inspirations over the years.
Great inspiration.
I love that. Jennifer, you have paved the way.
I guess I'm still recovering from Adrian.
Because I know
I'm in love from Adrian right now.
But not only Adrian, so many other women admire you, and you paved the way for so many women. I know it feels like, oh, don't say it, but it's true. You've inspired.
No, stop it. Oh my God. Listen, I feel so fortunate, so blessed to, you know, have been in this business as long as I've been in this business. I feel like every day my life is a dream, honestly. And to feel this kind of love and, you know, at this point after doing it for so many years is honestly, it's mind-blowing for me. It's mind-blowing.
What are some of the hurdles being a woman of color in your career?
What's funny, when I started, I there was like nobody. Like Rosie was out there doing some acting and stuff like that, and you know, Rita Moreno back in the day was, you know, it was like very few and far between of us. And I just in my mind I knew that if I just was myself, that was different than everybody else.
Right.
That was good. And so I never shied away from that. That was always a big part of things for me. It's like, I am from the Bronx. I am Puerto Rican. I am, you know.
And you're such an orgullo for us.
Because I like wear my Yankee hat everywhere. I'm like, that's who I am. I don't try to be anything that I'm not. But I also was an artist. Mm-hmm. And so I just always tried to be better than everybody else. That was always my goal. Was like, be the best, be the best you can be. It's not that. I also very much believe like you women in general, but also artists, they're always put in a box. Yes. You know what I mean? It's always like about, you can only do this or only do that. And listen, if you're only a singer, that's fine. And if you only want to act, that's fine. But for me, I always felt like people always try to say, well, if you're, you know, when I started acting, you can't record an album. And I was like, no, really, I want to record an album. I know I can do it. I promise. And then it was like, okay, so then I got the chance to do that. And then it was like, okay, I'll do my live shows. Okay, I want to do branding. I want to create a perfume. I, you know, worked in a perfume store when I was 16, and I have a lot of ideas. You know what I mean? So, like, everything I did was, there was no box and there was no map for. And so that was a good thing. That's a good thing. You don't need so much to do something anybody's done before. You can blaze your own path.
I heard
Go
that.
do whatever you want to do.
I just had one really,
because so many people.
because I may not ever get this chance again. When do you think was the pivotal point that you made it? Like, was it that dress?
Right.
Oh, don't bring me back. Like, no.
In your mind?
In my mind, there's been different moments. There was like when I was promoting my first album, If You Have My Love was a hit, so they sent me to Europe, right? And I was sick, and I was up, it was middle of the night, I was jet lagged, and I went into the room where they had set up my clothes and shoes, and there were so many shoes there, and I was like, and you know, it was like 3 or 4 in the morning, and so I couldn't sleep, you know.
Jet lag.
And I'm just like wandered into this room where they had set up, and I was like, how did I get all these shoes? Like, I remember having no shoes, you know what I mean? Like, having one pair of sneakers and one pair of school shoes, and one, you know what I mean? And I looked downstairs, I was like, holy, I have so many shoes. And I was like, are these all for me? You know, it was moments like that where you realize where you started and where you got to, and that's it's an amazing thing. So it never stops. I'm constantly, you know, amazed and not surprised, but amazed at and conscious and aware of how mind-blowing my life is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't take it for granted for like 1 second. I'm grateful.
I love that.
I'm grateful.
That is so dope.
I'm grateful. I think
So
that's
dope.
why I keep grinding so hard.
Yes,
you know what I
yes,
mean? It's
yes.
like, okay, let's keep going. What else do we
Can't
got?
stop, don't stop.